Friends and family members, if you are watching, my name is Emily Randolph and I am with the American Heart Association. I'm so excited to be coming to you today to kick off something super fun and special that we have been working on. It is the American Heart Challenge 10-day virtual challenge. We are looking to kick cabin fever to the curb. Over the course of the program and beyond, we're going to challenge you to be happy, healthy, and active. Today, we're going to learn about the American Heart Challenge event coming to your school and to learn more about the mission of the American Heart Association and why our work is so important. Is everybody ready? Today is the official launch of our American Heart Challenge. We're going to show up strong against heart disease and stroke and make the world a healthier place. First, I'm going to go ahead and get us started with a video of one of our heart heroes. I think typically when we think of heart disease, we maybe think that it's something that only affects our grandparents or older generations, but it really can affect anyone, including babies.
Lainey was born on April 18th, 2016, but after that first week, things with Lainey seemed off. I'd never heard a baby's cry that sounded like what was beginning at that point.
That's when we called our friend Ben, who's an emergency room doctor. He said, man, something's wrong. You need to get her somewhere right now.
Everything flew from that point.
I was one of the first emergency medical services responders. What I saw was the sickest infant I've ever seen in my 34-year career.
I called my dad at one point. I said, we're probably going to be home in an hour or so, and I don't think I can tell Mom that Lainey died. I had started to process how we were going to function with losing the baby at 7 days old.
It was absolutely terrifying. I've never been more scared in my whole life. And about 4 a.m. is when Dr. Hartke came in and gave us the diagnosis. And she said, there's a few things wrong with your baby's heart. But before I start, I just want you to know that all of the things are fixable. After the very long and risky surgery, they sent us home. We were discharged on May 16th. We took her home for good that time.
I've never seen an infant that critically ill survive.
Today, Lainey's doing really well.
She is fixed. She's a normal, crazy, hair on fire 3-year-old. Donating to the American Heart Association funds research. Without research, we can't have evidence-based medicine. And without that, we don't have the clinical practice standards that we have, which is what helped us take care of Lainey.
And that's why donating to the American Heart Association is so important.
Lainey was
Gosh, I have watched that video so many times and I still feel like it is just one that pulls on your heartstrings. The American Heart Association's top priority regarding coronavirus is the health and well-being of individuals and families in the future and in the community everywhere. Our mission is to be a relentless force for a healthier, longer lives, and it is more important now than ever. Millions of people are going to be counting on us for science-based information, health resources, community programs, and patient support. We are continuing our mission-critical work in these challenging times, and we know that people with cardiovascular diseases like Lainey are more likely to be seriously impacted by this virus than others. I want to tell you a little bit more about who we are and what we do each day. We fund research for doctors and scientists. We fight for stronger policies in our community and a healthier place to live. And we provide tools and information to be healthier. So another thing that we do is we do CPR. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard of CPR or have even been CPR trained, and the American Heart Association actually sets the standards for CPR. We also have a heart check mark that is on certain foods, and this will help you when you're grocery shopping to be able to find foods that are a healthier option for your heart. Lastly, the American Heart Association donated $2.5 million to medical research projects to understand diagnosis, prevention, treatment of COVID-19 for your heart and brain health. So let's talk about our care of our heart. The first thing we can do to stay happy and healthy is to get 60 minutes of physical activity every day, which is especially important while you're at home, but it can be a little bit challenging when you're not doing PE or your sports every day. There are a lot of benefits to being active. One of the most important things right now is reducing anxiety and stress. Part of the 10-day challenge, you're going to receive daily activities to move more and to challenge you to eat healthy, practice mindfulness, and help others. So what does the 10-day program look like? This is an example of how they come to your inbox every day. There is a dance routine one, there's kindness, we're gonna take it outside, community matters, we're gonna learn about that, we're gonna learn to sleep better, to stay hydrated, practice gratitude, and make some heart-healthy meals. This is an example of what the emails will look like when they come to your inbox every day. So you can see that there's a lot of fun things to do on there and stuff to keep you engaged. So how can we take the challenge? How do we get started? I am going to hold this screen up here for you now. We are going to go to the App Store and we're going to type in American Heart Challenge. Or if you have your phone, you can hold it up with your camera and actually scan the QR code for the App Store or the Google Play Store. I'm going to give you a minute to go ahead and get that registered and get that downloaded. Or if you are on your computer, you can go to www.heart.org/AHC. So I'll give you just a quick minute. And then while the app is downloaded and once it sets, you open up the app and it will look like this, and you'll click the register button. So once you've clicked registered, then you will type in and find your school name. So you just enter in your school, and then there'll be a little red button underneath it that says sign up. So you go ahead and click sign up. You will also click no, I'm new, because you won't have an account yet. And then it's going to ask if you wanted to start with making your own donation. You can certainly choose to put one in, or you can click no thanks. And then we're going to set our fundraising goal. So part of this challenge is having leadership and looking for life-saving donations within the community. So you can put whatever you would like for your fundraising goal on there and then click next. Part of the American Heart Challenge in general is taking one of the 3 pledges. So it's saying no to smoking and vaping, choosing water over a sugary beverage, or getting 1 hour of physical activity every day. So you can go ahead and select one of these 3 options while you are creating your profile. You'll put your student name, make sure you're picking an email that you have access to every day, because that's where the emails will come to. You can also put your teacher name, so whoever sent you this email to get registered, you can go ahead and just put them. It doesn't really matter who you put for that. And then you'll go ahead and fill out a couple more questions about if you have family members that are affected by heart disease, or if you have any children or anything like that. So go ahead, and I'll give you one more moment to get all of that set up. Feel free also, because this is a recording, that you can pause and then you can go ahead and get it set up. And then when you're ready, go ahead, just hit play, and then we'll keep going on. All right, so the next page. So this is part of your service hour component, would be sending messages. So on the home page of the app, you will see in the bottom left corner, there is a paper airplane that says send messages. And then these are all of the different categories that you can send. So if you take a look under You Can Make a Difference, if you click the plus, it drops down these options that you can communicate your message. So you can do it via LinkedIn, Twitter, WhatsApp, Facebook. Message is, the email is the little envelope, and then text message is the 2 bubbles on top of each other. So if you click that, it will just take you right to your text screen. Just be sure that you're not sending it to group chats or to friends that may be in your class, or emails for student users. You got to be sending outside of your school social network. So once you've done that, you can also go on to www.heart.org/AHC to create a Facebook fundraiser. So you can actually link it through there and then connect with your social, and it will show up like the other fundraisers that you've probably already seen on your social media pages. We are so excited and appreciative for you to be taking this challenge. We hope that you benefit from it, and we will benefit from it. So we are so thankful that you took time to get registered. And then we'll have you connect with your teacher if you have any additional questions, or with myself. My email is emily.randolph@heart.org. We also are really excited to see you guys in action. So part of the challenge is sharing on your social media and connecting and documenting you taking the challenges every single day. So be sure to use our hashtag American Heart Challenge and hashtag Kick Cabin Fever to the curb when you're sharing on TikTok or Facebook, Instagram, anything. We'll be taking a look and seeing all of your different posts. So I just wanted to say thank you so much again, and I am so excited to have you joining our challenge.